Here they are now, Charlie Moore and all the Dixie Partners.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Privilege for us to visit with you today at Renfro Valley, and we hope you like something we do down the line. Hello, Walt. Y'all feeling good? Are you? Good to see you. Good to see you back around today. Nice to see y'all folks here again today that was here last night. I don't know whether you come back to see our show because you enjoyed it, just come back to see if we was going to get any better, but it's nice to have you just the same. Pat your hands, stomp your feet, whatever you'd like to do. We've heard a lot of good bluegrass picking here today, and I'd like for everybody just to get together and give a great big round of applause to the folks that have been on stage. How about it? Pat your hands good and loud for them, huh? We recorded an album a while back with Don Reno, and here's the song that we put in the album. It'll be on the Wango record label. It's called I'm Riding on That Midnight Train.
It's over, Lorena, go home. It's over, Lorena, go home. Oh, it's over, Lorena, go home.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. I'd like to make you acquainted with the boys on the stage today as we go along and get you to know them just a little bit better. This is our second visit over to Renfro Valley. On the festival, we played here on the Jamboree back about 1960, I guess, on the barn dance. Bill Napier and myself. And we always look forward to coming back and visiting this part of the country because I guess this is one of our favorite pieces of territory right around through Kentucky here. If you would make welcome on the bass fiddle from Richmond, Virginia, Danny Proctor. Would you make him feel at home today? You've heard of people that don't know nothing. He don't even suspect nothing. I'll guarantee you that. With the mandolin from Richmond, Virginia also, you've seen him with the Stanley Brothers and with Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and with Chief Powhatan and different ones. Make welcome Curley Lambert on the mandolin. How about it? Y'all know where Cumberland Gap is? Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. You know where that is? Do you? That's where 3 states run together, you know. Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia. They run together in one point right there. And this fiddle player comes from Cumberland Gap. I'll try to do that. I sure will. That's where 3 states run together. And that's where our fiddle player's from, really, Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. And he was telling me, he said, Charlie, you know that Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee all meet right there in one point? And said, right there in that point where they meet, there's one rock that I can stand on. And I can spit in 3 different states. That wasn't what you said in the car the other night. Said he could fiddle. He said he could fiddle in 3 states. Big John Dacus with the fiddle. How about it? Huh? From over in West Virginia, a little place called Tornado, West Virginia, just out of Charleston, the West Virginia State Champion banjo picker. He's 17 years old. I'd like for you to make welcome Kevin Call with the 5-string. On the heavy end of the stage with the guitar from down in Spruce Pine, North Carolina. That's where we're going to be having the festival the last week in August. Lulu Bell and Scott is going to be on that show with us. We've enjoyed working with them this weekend. Looking forward to seeing them the last week in August again in Spruce Pine. This young man comes from Spruce Pine, North Carolina. He's been playing the guitar about 2 years. He's 14 years old. Young lady asked me Friday night, says, is he single? Is he married? Is he free? He's not free, but he's reasonable if you want to talk to him after a while. Make welcome Billy Constable with the guitar, would you? I'm Charlie Moore, and it's a pleasure for us to be visiting with you. Thank you. We'd like to do a song we recorded a long time ago for King Records. Old-time mountain tune we hope you'll like. It goes like this. It was on one June morning, the roses were in bloom. I shot and killed my darling. Oh, what will be my doom? I've been gathering flowers from the hillside to wreath around your brow, but you kept me waiting so long, dear, that the flowers all withered now. To see at my door you're looking, at my gate I always greet you. You're the girl I tried to win. I've been gathering flowers from the hillside to wreath around your brow, but you kept me waiting so long, dear, that the flowers have all withered now. Thank you very much. Gathering Flowers from the Hillside. We hope you like that. We want to feature Kevin Call on the 5-string and John on the fiddle and Curley on the mandolin and Billy on the flat top. And I guess me and you'll just have to hang in there, Danny. Just hang in like it is. Here's a number that we recorded. Chubby Wise played the fiddle on this album with us, and he recorded this song. Since we don't have Chubby, John, you're just about twice as tall as Chubby is big around, so just hang in there and fiddle it like Chubby would. It's called the Lonesome Road Blues. I think he deserves a round of applause. He got a letter from home, or a telegram from home last night that said he had just become a father over in Tornado, West Virginia. How about it for Eve over here on the 5-string? I think anybody that's just become a father needs a round of applause. Wedding's going to be Monday as soon as you get back in. Is that right? Huh? Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose, let it fall, then soft against your skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And Lord, it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, Lord, Lord, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight.
it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through the night.
Thank you so much. Help me make it through the night. That's one of the Chris Stofferson tunes that we do. We do a lot of his, and I guess we'll be recording some of his songs for too much longer. We'll be around throughout the day, and we have some of our records on sale, and they'll be available right backstage here. If you'd like to have some of them, we have some 8-track tapes. Also some of our albums, some of the old Charlie Moore and Bill Napier albums also on sale. We're going to be in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, the last week in August, and I'd like to invite you down there. The Lewis family is going to be there. Yeah, they're going to be there. Jim and Jesse, Ralph Stanley, Carl Story, James Monroe, Don Reno and Bill Harrell, and many, many other people for the big Western North Carolina Bluegrass Festival the last week in August. Now, I'd come on down and get a camping space kind of early if you want to camp, because there's going to be a lot of camping room for you. But pick out your space and go ahead and get set up about Wednesday night or Thursday night. We'll be looking for you the last week in August in Spruce Pine. And, of course, the third week in August up in New York. Our good buddy Smokey Green is having a festival at Corinth, New York. That's on Route 19 in, just it's north of Albany, New York, north of Glens Falls. And if you want to go up and visit in the Adirondack Mountains, that'd be an awful good place for it to go. I don't think you could beat it, really. John Dacus did a song yesterday that he's had some requests for. John Dacus did a song yesterday that he's had some requests for to repeat today. This is going to be in his new fiddle album. I think you'll kind of like the way he does it. It tells a story about a Tennessee alarm clock, if you've ever heard one of them. It goes off down at the barn down in Tennessee just about 6 o'clock every morning, lets you know it's time to get up and do the feeding and the milking and start the plowing. John, how about you telling us all about it? This is called John's Mule.
He'd roll his eyes, he'd twitch his tail high. That mule would kick, that mule would say, whoa, you white-nosed son of a...
Son of a what?
Gun, you. Rode him on down the way. Down to get that old mule to do a little plowing with him. He seen me a-coming, he popped them ears up, and that tail went up over his back. Right out down through that barnyard, he went just a-flying, and me right after him a-slipping and a-sliding.
In what, John?
I don't know what I was a-slipping in, but it was slick as a minnows back. He sounded something like this. Whoa, boy. Rode him on down the way. Another day I went down to get that old mule to do a little plowing with him. He done the same cockeyed thing. He popped them ears up and that tail went up over his back. And right out down through that barnyard he went just a-flying, and me right after a-slipping and a-sliding.
In what?
I don't know what I was slipping in, Charlie, but it was squashing up between my toes. It was good and warm. I don't know what them little white things was, did it? But they was millions of them. But that mule made a mistake.
What'd he do?
He went through a barbed wire fence and some blackberry bushes. He got caught. I took him by the head. I said, "You've had it now, you white-nosed son of a
what?
gun, you." he sounded something like this. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. That's the meanest white-nosed mule I ever seen in my life.
Want to do a song especially for Leela, Lois, and Marge. Everybody. John, where's John Nix at? I hadn't seen him today. I guess he's still around. Oh, yeah. We'll see him just before we leave the stage here, probably. This was the #1 bluegrass song last year, and we've had several requests for it, and we'd like to try it for you.
In a dreary Yankee prison, where a rebel soldier lay, by his side there stood a preacher, ere his soul should pass away, and he faintly whispered, "Parson," as he clutched him by the hand. "Oh, Parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland?" What you trying to break it up? Will my soul pass through the Southland, through old Virginia grand? Will I see the hills of Georgia and the green fields of Alabama? Will I see that little church house where I pledged my heart and hand? Oh, Parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? For loving dear old Dixie in this Yankee life. Was for loving dear old Dixie in this northern state I live. Will you see my little daughter? Will you make them understand? Tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland when the rebel soldier died?
Thank you so much. That's called The Legend of the Rebel Soldier. We're going to do a couple more songs and turn things over to somebody else. Lois, if Lois would, please tell Leela and Marge that I've got a pair of brand new boots that they just gave to me up in Detroit this past week. If you're ever in Detroit, go up there and get you a pair of Western boots. How you like them? Them's 13s, would you believe that? Look like sled runners on the end, you know. But if you're ever up there, go by Chester's Boot Shop in Detroit. Get you a pair of Western boots. I got anything you're looking for.
Jealous heart, oh, jealous heart, stop beating. Can't you see the damage you have done? You have driven her away forever. Jealous heart, now I'm the lonely one. I was part of everything she planned for, and I know she loved me from the start. Now she hates the sight of all I stand for, because of your jealous heart.
We're going to do one more song and make room for somebody else. Y'all hear about Little Roy Lewis's car, the old Rambler that he used to have? Did you ever hear about that? Where's he at? I don't want him around close when I tell him. He had an old Rambler. He comes from down in Lincolnton, Georgia. And he had this Rambler all up through his high school days and when he was going with his girlfriend and court and all that kind of stuff. He drove the Rambler all the time, and now the Rambler sits down in Pop Lewis's backyard. It's all rusted out, and the wheels is off of it, you know. And Little Roy Lewis has just got a little sympathetic feeling in his heart for it, I reckon. And he likes this song that Jimmy Martin does, because the song is called Don't Fall in Love with Me, Darling Little Pal of Mine, because I drive a Rambler. And he kind of likes that song, but the reason he likes it so well is because he done all his courting in the old Rambler. Must have been about a 55 or something like that. When he got big enough to drive, he got it first off. He was telling me a while back, says he was out with his girlfriend down in Georgia and said he was driving this old Rambler, and they drove and drove and drove. They was wanting to find a place to park, you know, so they could talk a little bit. They was out in the country, and they couldn't find a place where they could talk none. So finally, Little Roy says, we'll just pull over on the side of the road, and we'll get out and get up under the car. Says nobody won't see us that way. So sure enough, they parked the Rambler, and Little Roy Lewis and his girlfriend got out and got up under the car. A few minutes, the highway patrolman come along, says, shined the flashlight on him, says, son, what are you doing? Little Roy says, I'm working on my transmission. He said, you better work on your brakes. Your car's sitting down at the bottom of the hill. We'd like to do a song for you right now that features the banjo picker on this one. It's called Mama Don't Allow No Music Played Around Here. Fiddle playing here. Mama don't allow no fiddle playing here. John don't care what Mama don't allow when I play this thing. Anyhow, Mama don't allow no fiddle playing. Now Mama don't allow no banjo picking here. Mama don't allow no banjo picking here. Kevin don't care what Mama don't allow when I play that five anyhow. Mama don't allow no banjo picking here. Mama don't allow no mandolin picking here. Mama don't allow no mandolin picking here. Nobody don't care what Mama don't allow when I play that tater bug anyhow. Mama don't allow no mandolin picking. Yeah. Mama don't allow no flat top picking here. Mama don't allow no flat top picking here. Bill don't care what Louis don't allow when I pick the flat top anyhow. Mama don't allow no flat top picking here. Hey! We'll pass it up this time, I guess. This is something a little bit different right here. Not too many people do it except Jack Phelps and Jimmy Riddle, I reckon, and our banjo picker. Mama don't allow no eephin going on here. What? Eephin. Mama don't allow no eephin going on here. We don't care what Mama don't allow when I do her eephin anyhow. Mama don't allow no eephin going on here.